Don't we think that our thoughts are because of the situations that are happening outside? Yes? Yes? So the day the situation is perfect, I am happy. The day people are nice to me, I am happy. The day they are not, I am not happy. And we thought this is perfectly normal. I mean, how can I be happy if somebody's phone is ringing? Can I be happy? Can I be happy? Situation and state of mind, are they connected? Is my mind connected to my situations of life? Is my mind connected to my situations of life? What goes on here, is it dependent on what's going on here? Sometimes, sometimes not. Hanji? Acha, while sleeping it is not happening. So sweet. While sleeping, what I'm thinking is only what I was thinking while I was awake. So I stored and I stored and I stored and I accumulated it. And in the night, it all comes out. But it is all that has been accumulated, don't know when, but it has been accumulated. What happens here, is it dependent on what's happening here? Two worlds. There are two worlds. One my world outside, one my world inside. What is happening in my outside world? Situations, people's behavior, the weather, my work, my outside world. What's happening in my inside world? Thoughts, feelings, emotions. So is my inside world dependent on my outside world? Is my inside world, what creates here, dependent on my outside world? Hanji? This is a stimulus. Very good. So this stimulus causes me to respond. So where is the stimulus? Outside world. Where is the response? Inside world. Is my response dependent on my stimulus? The phone ringing was the stimulus, which means anything that happens apart from here, anything, is the stimulus. Even my body paining is a stimulus. It's something which is not happening here, it's something which is happening here. So anything which is happening anywhere apart from here is a stimulus. What happens here after that, my response, is it dependent on the stimulus? Okay, the phone ringing was the stimulus. What I think after the phone rings, is it dependent on the phone ringing? What is the meaning of a normal person? Yes? And who are we all sitting here? Huh? What does it mean? Phone ringing. And what is happening here? Is it dependent on the stimulus? Hanji? That's okay. We are just talking that is what I'm going to think here dependent on how you behave with me? Acha, then who is it dependent on? This is called Mukti, Jivan Mukti, liberation. Yeah, this is absolute liberation. That what's happening in my world here is independent of what is happening here. This is called emotional independence, where I am allowed to choose to think and feel irrespective of what is happening here. It shifts me from a vocabulary which I have been using since many years, saying, the phone rang, obviously I'll get irritated. She spoke like this to me, obviously I will feel bad. He did not listen to me, obviously I will get angry. When we were saying, obviously I will feel bad, obviously I will get angry, we were saying, if this is the stimulus, obviously this will be the response. And when we are saying, obviously this will be the response, we are saying, I don't have the power to choose my response. Response getting created here is dependent on stimulus outside. This is the easiest way to become weak. No power inside. Then when we lost power on how we think, we also started losing power on how we speak. उसने ऐसा किया तो मैं ऐसा बोलूंगी ही ना, ऑप्शन नहीं था. This is giving up power on ourself. So is it obviously I will get irritated, or is it I choose to get irritated? Is there a difference between these two lines? How much is the difference? One is no power, obviously I will get irritated. Second is complete power, I choose to get irritated. So never mind, get irritated. But while getting irritated, use your power and say, I chose to get irritated. So when I say I chose to get irritated, power is here. When it is you irritated me, I give my power away to you, and I gradually start living a life where people, situations, weather, and the world news is deciding how I feel. And when I stop using my power to be able to create thoughts and feelings of my choice, the world outside is not in my control. The world inside also stops being in my control. बाहर भी मेरा कंट्रोल नहीं, अंदर भी मेरा कंट्रोल नहीं, तो what will happen to life? So from today, one change in vocabulary. Let anything be the stimulus, as small as a phone ringing or as big as what you want to imagine. Whatever emotion you create, at least say one line to yourself, I choose to create this. Because when I say to myself with the understanding, I choose to create this, I have an option how long to create this. And third, I have an option, do I want to create something else? If I say she behaved like this, obviously I will get hurt, obviously, then I believe that what I'm happening here is because of her behavior. And when will I get okay? When will I get okay? When she changes, which could be when? Now you see why we are in pain a lot. Because we believe कि ये चोट उनकी वजह से और ठीक भी वो ही करेंगे, और वो हमें देखते हैं और कहते हैं हमने तो कुछ गलत नहीं किया. Because actually उन्होंने कुछ गलत नहीं किया, उन्होंने सिर्फ कुछ ऐसा किया which we do not find is right, which is fine. People will not be my way, which is fine if I don't like something, which is even fine if I get upset, but I have to decide upset for how long. कितनी देर बुरा लगना चाहिए? कितनी देर बुरा लगना चाहिए? For how long? For how long? हाँ जी? Now, when to get healed is no more dependent on. This is power. This is power. No looking at them and pleading to them, okay, either you apologize or you change for me to be happy. I may not agree with what you are doing. I may not even like what you are doing, but I still have an option to create what I want to create here. And even if I create anger, or even if I create hurt, at least I have the power to tell myself, I am creating it. And the second question I ask myself, for how long you want to sulk like this? You choose. Because every thought I create is affecting how I feel. Every thought I create is radiating to my body. They don't plan to change. So you decide how long do you want to be unhappy, and then you want to create disease in the body. My mind is quite intelligent and it says it's okay, not worth it for them. Get back to normal. But if I believed that they are causing my hurt, I did not even know that I can heal it without them changing. So who's creating my hurt? Have we ever thought about someone and said they hurt me? Anyone's name on your mind which says they hurt me? They hurt me? है कोई नाम लिस्ट पे यहाँ पर? आज उन सबको छुट्टी दो. They did what they did. We are not saying what they did was nice. Somebody could lie to me, somebody could cheat me, someone could betray me, somebody could do a very big loss in my work, in my business. We're not saying it's right, but everything that they could do was here. But what hurt I created was here. They could cheat me financially. They could even hit me physically actually. Somebody else can hit me physically also. But emotionally they cannot abuse me. Because this is the only one place where no one else can get inside. So you have the power to cheat me, you have the power to hit me, but you don't have the power to hurt me. So who hurts me? Who hurts me? Myself. Who will heal me? Amazing power this is. This is power. Because when we blamed people for hurting us, we could live a lifetime in that hurt. And we saw yesterday, if we don't heal that hurt in this lifetime, then we are going to carry that hurt with us to the next lifetime. So from today, no pointing finger at anybody and saying, you are the cause of what I'm feeling here. You are only the cause of what is happening here. And I am the cause of what is happening here. So people can do things in my outer world, but nobody can do anything in my inner world. And that is why one phone ringing, which is a stimulus, will not create the same emotion in everybody. So same stimulus, everyone's response is different. Someone will get irritated, someone will get irritated more, someone will get less, and someone will not get irritated at all. And somebody will be very helpful and look at the sister and say, can I help you to put your phone on silent? So instead of staring at her, we will be caring for her.